Hi guys, so on my lift here, it's a Quick Jack 5000 series, I believe. I don't remember if it's an XL or not, but anyways, so I had this Porsche up on a lift for, it's been months, 3 months, and it's really hot out today. I don't know, what do you think, Luke? 80, 90 degrees, 100% humidity.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Yeah, it's extremely hot. And I got these fittings that I had originally 3 months ago. I had took these two off, and just so there would be no trip hazards in the house when people come in. I didn't think anything of it. Now that it's gotten so hot and pressure's built up, what I was told by the customer service, that the weight of the car, 3,500 pounds, I'm trying to push these two together. You notice now that they're together. Long story short, I couldn't get it together, so I called customer service. Plus, I spoke to some people on a board, and they pretty much provided the same information. But I wanted to just show what I did and give some details about it. So number one, for safety purposes, you should always have, there's locks. You see a lock here, and there's a lock here. And you see right here, this lift is on its lock. So it can't move. So when I originally talked to the customer service agent, she asked me, can you feel this wiggle just a little bit, and can you tell if the lock is actually down in its hole? I said, well, I can tell it's in its hole, but it wiggles. And she goes, well, that means the car is not on its, you're trying to connect that with the car's weight. If this stand here was actually not wiggling, then you would have no weight, and then it would connect fine. So what we need to do is we need to relieve some of the pressure, which I kind of figured. And I tried some of the techniques some people had said in other videos, and my son helped me yesterday, where we was able to push down on the pump and connect to the pump. But on this side, even while he was pushing down for several minutes, I don't know, 40 seconds plus, it felt a little bit longer, we were never able to do it. And again, it was because I'm trying to connect with the car's actual weight, and that's impossible. Thor was not available to help me connect it. So long story short, for mine, she said she wanted us to relieve a little bit of the pressure that's coming from the pump side. Now you could use the relief valve here, but their big thing was with safety purposes, you must ensure that that's in its channel and it won't wiggle out, because when you start doing the relieving the pressure, obviously it's going to come down, and the weight of the car is going to be on that and allow you to connect it. So you don't want to be underneath the wheel, so you want to be away from the car, outside of everything. Okay, so you have your hose here, and you got a 17 millimeter. Oops. And I have a 22 millimeter. And you loosen these up. I'm not going to do it because I've already done it. Have a rag. Let off, I don't know, it was dropping about every 10 seconds. It was doing a drop. And I let it go for, I was talking to her for 2 or 3 minutes. And then I actually, while it was dropping, I connected it. And then I tightened everything up. She also said if you wanted to, which I didn't need to, I could go and turn it back on again, the pump, and push down and try to push it as well, because at this point, the weight of the car, you can hear now, it's solid on here. It was gone, so that part is not a problem. So now it's just the pump part, and if you want to reduce some of the tension there, you can always push down and snap it in, but I don't have 4 hands. And I could barely get my son to come out here to help me to make this video. So, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So there we go. So, number 1, safety. Do not be underneath the car. The best step is use this short end, because that's where the pressure's at, and be away from the car. So probably, you know, since you got the length here, do it right here. There is some tension. Make sure you're untightening it the right direction when I got a little bit confused, and I would think I was tightening the connection, so don't break it off. That would be another new problem. But don't let all the fluid out. You want it just to where it's just dripping. You don't want it flowing out. I think on that side, I let it come out a little bit too fast, which then I tightened it up, but I don't think I lost that much fluid. You can always go back and top off, but she said for what I literally drained out a few ounces, it won't be noticeable. Last thing, so we talked about safety. Last thing is, if you want, I was told that it's better to probably use hydraulic fluid instead of automatic transmission fluid. While on their website, they allow you to use either one. I use a Valvoline high mileage with a leak additive to help reduce leaks, but you can go to hydraulic fluid. I don't know what version you need to use. I'd have to look it up. I'm going to think about it. I mean, what I'm just going to do from now on, if I disconnect, it will only be from the pump side, and I'll leave these underneath the car, so it'll be a longer cable, but it won't be a problem connecting from the pump side, at least from my knowledge. So that's pretty much it. Do not get under the car when you're relieving pressure. Note to self, do not get under the car. I'm not liable if you do that. But I've got both sides connected now. I feel if I turn it back on, my car can drop, and it drops safely because now everything's tightened up. Always double check after you use the pump. Pressures are going to increase. You want to double check to make sure once the pump's on, the pressures increase, you're not leaking out a ton of fluid. So maybe just get a white towel, throwaway towel, and lay underneath them so that it just pop out. These blue towels kind of maybe hide a few drips here or there. All right, be safe. God bless.
As always, please subscribe.